Hey, what up, Como? It's Dustin with no BS. You know I'm here, and I'm hyped this could be. We got over 2,400 views on last week's show, man. Come on, man. We still got a couple days to go. We gonna try to get that to 2,500 before the next show, man. Come on, show some love, man. Uh, Rob, Jeff, we did it. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Shout out to all the fans who's tuning in, everybody who's sharing, everybody who's liking, everybody who's getting involved in the show, man. That's what makes it the show. That's what makes everything go around. You know what I'm saying? Especially for this show because the fans give us the information we need to put on a good show, man, to give y'all what y'all need. So please, man, get interactive, man. Talk to us. We giving shout outs all day long. You already know how that is. Um, I had to get on here and show some love. You know what I'm saying? Show some love. I appreciate it. I'm hyped. Can't believe it. Got a new hat, man. My girl, shout out Jennifer Bell. She got me a nice little, you know what I'm saying? Got my last name on there in case I forget who I am, which ain't gonna happen. Anyways, again, man, I can't say it enough. Over 2,400, man. We trying to get 2,500 before this week's show. Hopefully Josh show up. Shout out Josh. And then we're gonna try to double that up. Rob always try to go low with the goals. He wanted to do a little 2,000. We smashed 2,000, Rob. Come on, man. We going for 5,000. We're gonna try to double up again, man. We're gonna try to do what it do, baby. I don't know what that was, but whatever. Um, but on to the main course. Joshua Polly. Finally glad you decided to show up, man. You've been absent, man. Like, where have you been, bro? I hear you're like a myth. I hear about you, but don't ever see you. Anyways, you decided to put your little promo out. And you know what? It was a good promo, bro. I had people hitting me up like, who's this Josh cat, man? He seemed to come prepared. He seemed to know what he's talking about. Okay, yeah, Josh is cool, but I'm still gonna put some facts on Josh's head, give Josh some knowledge on his head, man. Um, I pretty much agree with everything he had to say except for the Kobe LeBron, which I'm getting ready to jump into that. But man, again, just all the love. Josh is getting involved now, man. We want anybody who's a fan, anybody who uh, wants to talk about anything, because we're gonna start talking about current events. We're gonna start talking about all kinds of different stuff. We're gonna try to have different type of music, news, and all kinds of stuff. So anybody who wants to be a part of the show, man, reach out, shout out. Hit the like button, share, be supportive. Go and another thing, man, if y'all haven't gone to the No BS page and liked it, stop the video right now and go do that, man. Please. We got to get as many likes as we can get. We got over 2,400 views. Over 2,400 views. Hey. Anyways, we got all that. We only got like 90 likes on our page, man. Come on, that's unacceptable. Y'all showing us some love, man, but we got to get some more likes out there. We got to get that page popping. You already know. So, onto the main course, onto what I had to say for Josh, because he wanted to call me out in his promo. He said he had some words for me. Okay, Josh, yeah, you brought some good stats, my man. You brought some great stuff. And after I did the research and after everything, I would say that LeBron probably is better than Kobe for the simple fact that all the statistics, when you put them together, besides the rings, and the only reason I'm saying that is because LeBron ain't done. And that's another thing I wanted to bring up. All these stats you bring up about LeBron, Jordan, Kobe. Jordan and Kobe are retired. So you have to take into account for those last few years of their career where they probably wasn't as good as they was in their prime, which LeBron's still considered to probably be in his prime. So those few years at the end of LeBron's career where he doesn't do so good, those are going to impact those all-time career numbers. So yeah, LeBron may be where he's at right now, but when his career is all said and done, and that's another reason I like to wait until careers are said and done before I try to rank people and put them where they're going to be. But for right now, I don't think you can. I mean, you even made the point. The titles, okay. Kobe has 5, Shaq has 4. Kobe got 2 after Shaq left. You touched on a lot about how Kobe wouldn't have no titles without Shaq. Okay, Shaq was a beast. Shaq was a beast. Like you said, probably the most dominant player in the game for a long time. But at the same time, what did Shaq have? He had bad free throws. So when they double teamed him, when they fouled him, Shaq wasn't he wasn't as effective as he was whenever they had to spread the court. And why did they have to spread the court? Because Kobe Bryant was out there lurking. Yeah, Shaq got all that MVPs, and you want to know why? Because Kobe fed him the ball. Kobe made sure that he did what he had to do to maintain that greatness. So, in my eyes, Kobe wasn't selfish. Kobe was a teammate and did what he had to do to get him the 3 straight rings. And so, the Kobe Shaq debate, that's for a whole nother show because both of them are retired. So I feel like we could debate them all the way out. As far as, like you said, us comparing everybody to everybody. And another thing you touched on, trying to act like I was putting LeBron's career down. No, I'm not putting LeBron's career down. No, not at all. He's a great player. And he probably will go down as the GOAT. But my point is he's not the GOAT right now, this point in day. If something happened, he wasn't able to play for the rest of his life. If you stopped it today and he wasn't able to play again ever, no, he's not the greatest of all time. He only has 3 titles. He's only 3-4 in the finals. You cannot be the GOAT and be 3-4 in the biggest stage of the sport, the whole reason why you play. So again, Kobe's 5-2 on that stage. Kobe's retired. And Kobe has more points than LeBron. Kobe's 3rd all time in scoring. 3rd all time in scoring. 1st is Kareem. 2nd is Karl Malone. Come on, man. Then Kobe Bryant. LeBron still has some work to do on that. LeBron's like 9th. Getting ready to pass Moses Malone for 8th. But that's still going to be a little bit. Okay? The question, Josh, that I was alluding to was the fact that LeBron said he doesn't have nothing else to prove. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That was the point. I'm not saying LeBron's not great, and I'm not trying to put his career down at all. He's one of the greatest players we've ever seen. But my point is, right now, no. He's not the GOAT. His finals, that record says everything. 3-4, you can't be the greatest of all time at something, and on the biggest stage, you're not even 500. Doesn't make sense to me. There's all kinds of stuff which we'll probably get into this Wednesday, but for 3 or 4 years, LeBron was irrelevant. Then what'd he do? He went and chased a ring in Miami. You talked about how Kobe had Shaq. LeBron has had 2 All-Stars on his team every time he's won a title. Think about that. LeBron has had 2 All-Stars on his team every time he has won a title. Even Kobe and Shaq were the only 2 on their team. They didn't have 3. They had Kobe and Shaq. So think about that for a minute. It was always Kobe, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, or Kobe, Kyrie, Kevin Love. All of them All-Stars. All of them. Now think about that for a minute. You're going to tell me that doesn't play some type of a role? LeBron couldn't win in Cleveland. He went and chased a title in Miami, and I'm not putting him down for it. But it is a clear fact. He went to Miami to get a title. What is that? That is chasing a title. And yeah, he got 2 of them in Miami. That's great. He should have got 3 or 4. That's just me. But you can't put him up there with Kobe, who's won 3 straight and stayed in one franchise. Won 3 straight with the most dominant player, people want to say, Shaq. And then when Shaq left out, what did Shaq do? Shaq won 1 with D Wade, and that's it. What did Kobe do? He won 2 without Shaq. So I just feel like you can't judge somebody who's still active and somebody who's not, because yes, the numbers may say this and that, but the numbers are a little bit skewed. Jordan had a few years in playing for the Wizards. Now come on, man. You think he put up his best numbers there? No, and that's going to bring his career stats down. And that's what I'm saying about LeBron. At some point, it's going to drop. He's going to have a little bit of a drop-off, which is going to affect his numbers a little bit. But again, I'm not putting him down. I'm just saying today. Does he still have something to prove? Yes. I feel like he has a lot to prove. He has at least 3 more titles to prove it, or at least 2. If you want to be up there with the Michael and Kobe's, you gotta at least have 5 rings. Come on, man. Come on, man. 4 or 5 rings at least. At least. And that brings me to the Spurs, man. This Wednesday we're gonna talk about Greg Popovich and his legacy. Hopefully Josh shows up this week. Josh, you better be there, man. Good night. Anyways, we're gonna talk about Pop's legacy. We're also gonna talk about Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, and how we feel about that. If we just want it to be over with, who we think will win. What our feelings are, because just like the Pacquiao and Mayweather fight, it's gonna happen. I mean, all this hype around it, all the money, they're just waiting until that money gets high enough. Then they're gonna fight. Well, that's cool. What do we think's gonna happen? What do we really think's gonna happen? Another thing. Actually, I'm not for sure what we're gonna touch on. We still getting it together, but man, I just want to get on here and shout out to Josh Polly, man, because he made a great video. But I need you to get here, man. You see this behind me, man? I need you to be here, man. It's Dezul, man. I need you here, straight up. Shout out to Rios. I'm gonna have to say it this Wednesday because I know he wants everybody to see, but I'm gonna go on and say it right now. We had our 7 game 7 the other night. He got me by 4 points, man. He got the first title. So that's it's a little discouraging. Couldn't believe it. Got me by 4, man. I just couldn't do nothing in the fourth, man. He locked me down. So shout out to Rios. Shout out to Connor, man. Shout out to Che. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Jennifer. Shout out to my son. I'm gonna try to get my son on this week, man. I'm just man rambling right now because I'm so happy with the way the show's going and the growth we've got, and we're gonna get the YouTube going, and we got so much coming for y'all, man. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. You know what I mean? We really gonna step it up, and we really gonna take it to the next level, man. And so 2400 was great. I'm stoked. I'm happy. I'm excited.